Hi everyone, I'm Alicia Fioretta, Content Strategist for Retail TouchPoints, and I have joining me now Andres Valdivieso, who is CIO of FarmaCorp. Andres, thanks so much for taking the time.
Thank you, Alicia.
So we're here at the Revionics Insight Show in Austin, and we're hearing so much around the empowered consumer, how they have access to more information than ever before. And retailers of all kinds are trying to keep pace. So to start off our conversation, I'd love to learn a little bit more about the FarmaCorp business. I know you're kind of operating from two sides, convenience and then more pharmacy. So, how pricing and promotion strategies have kind of shifted or what you've had to do to better keep pace with consumer demands.
Yeah, that's right. For us at FarmaCorp, as you mentioned, we have two main business units, the pharmacy, which is our core, and the convenience store. Before Revionics, we had a very sort of manual process for pricing, and we used to manage everything together. So now with Revionics, we have been able to set up different pricing strategies for pharmacy and for convenience. So before, we had the sense that our product categories have grown too much, and we started feeling that we were not granular enough. So we knew at that point that we needed to change things, and so we started when we started with Revionics. One of the first things we did is develop a new pricing process, and then we tailored that pricing process separately for pharmacy and convenience.
That's great. So now that we know a little bit more about the business and how you've been working with Revionics, I'd like to dive a little bit deeper into how Revionics has helped empower you and your business in terms of matching or aligning prices based on your competition. I mean, what are you equipped to do now? In terms of remaining competitive but still profitable, right? That's still important.
Right. Yeah, for us, being able to keep a close eye on our competitors was very critical during the project. So what we did is, with the new tools that we had at hand, we were able to develop custom strategies. So we developed, within our pricing cycle, we developed a step where we measure our competitor prices. And from the data we gather from our competitors, what we tried to do is, we developed, to get a little more specific, we developed a custom strategy which we called Pure Competitive. Mm-hmm. And this strategy had the objective of making sure that for some categories we would stay right there. We wouldn't price much higher, and finding the right index, the right price index in comparison to our competitor was one of those key elements. What we have now is the ability to work those strategies at the category level and be priced at that point where we feel comfortable. Once we're there, we continue evaluating the data, and if we feel that we can be more aggressive, we then go and reevaluate our strategy and see if we can further customize our strategy.
Oh, that's wonderful, Andres. So to close out our conversation, I mean, it's clear that Revionics has provided a lot of powerful tools and insight that your team needs, but how have you been able to leverage that science piece and combine it with the art of pricing, so the knowledge and the experience of your team, because I'm sure you need both to
Absolutely.
Be successful.
Yeah. So when I mentioned that we had to develop these custom strategies, and we worked on this custom pure competitive strategy, this was the result of several tries at getting the right configuration. So what happened is that one of the final stages of implementation, when we were testing configuration, the price elasticity engine was recommending prices that were a little higher than we would feel comfortable with. So this point is that our experience, and in particular the experience of one of our more senior analysts, came into play, and she said, basically this is, I'm not comfortable with this, so we need to adjust this. And what she brought in is that feeling she has from our market and the way what she knows about our consumers. So in the end, when we realized everything and we put everything together, we knew that this was precisely the art of setting the right price, right? So at that point, we further customized the strategy until we achieved a point in which everybody was feeling comfortable. So, bottom line, we were able to balance the science of the right recommendation and the art of what we knew best, which is, our market and our consumer.
Wow, it's really great, Andre. So, I know you did your presentation earlier today at Insight, but I'd love to hear your thoughts about the value that you get out of the show. Is it the content? Is it the networking opportunities? What do you find so valuable at being at a show such as this?
Well, I think it's a combination of both. And I just came out of a session. One of the key things we're looking for when we come to conferences like this is to, and now that we're users, is to be able to further enhance what we already learned to do. I think that we have not yet. Or there's still a lot more opportunities to be more granular with how we set our pricing strategies. And the sessions are really valuable in that regard. As I mentioned, I just came out of a session where we discussed how we can set the right price index in our competitive prices. And that kind of thing gives us a lot of insight on what we can do in the future. So definitely a lot of value there.
Oh, that's great, Andres. Well, I appreciate you so much for taking the time out to speak with me, tell me a little bit more about your business, and obviously the benefits you've seen since implementing Revionics. Thank you again so much for taking the time out to speak with me.
Thank you.
And thanks everyone out there for watching.